Chio-chan. If you heard the purring, it's because Chio-chan has visited us. Chio, ah, no, don't, no. Lift up your paw. Lift up your paw. Hi. Oh, oh, I love you too. Okay, what's going on? Honey, I got a stream. Hi everyone. Chio apparently wants attention. But hold on. I'm sick. I've been sick for a little bit and I'm exhausted. But it's fine. We're gonna make do. We'll be fine. How's everyone doing? Chio-chan. He's looking at my hair. It's very pink, isn't it? But let me scroll through the comments. Hi Cammy. Hi Selena. Hi Patri. Hi. Tio was telling you that they are here for you. It's very sweet of Chio-chan. Thank you, Chio-chan. He's my little emotional support. But how's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are doing good. My goal is to hopefully get this inked in. Give sickness a boot. I tried. I'm gonna try my best to. I got like a terrible headache. I think that's why Chio's over here comforting me. Yash. What you doing now? Okay, he's leaving now. That's mommy's coffee. Chio, that's what? No, don't go back there. What you doing, honey? You gonna go sit in the other chair? Yeah. Please don't. Honey, that's my sketchbook. That your butt's on my sketchbook. No, don't eat that. No, don't eat that flower. No. Don't eat the flower. Okay? That's not food. No, okay. Chill. No. No. Chill's trying to eat the flower. You guys can't see him. He's over there. But, okay. I'm so tired. But how are you guys doing? You guys said you're doing good? Maybe make it a short stream. Oh, he's on the banister now. No, it's okay. I'll do the normal amount. I'll do the normal, cause I'll do the normal stream. Oh my goodness! I would have tossed my cat out there. I can see that meow. It's so cute. But I got coffee and I do have water. I made this coffee mug for Elijah. I showed you guys this before, but I made this one. And then if I turn it around carefully, it has a picture where it says, "Did you eat my cookies?" So that's this coffee mug. So yeah. Okay, let's draw. Let's draw. Let's see. Chill, please. It's plastic flowers. It's the plastic ones around it. He might need fiber because now he's going for my other plastic. I might have to get him those little kitty fiber treats. But okay. I decided to go. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the drawing, and we can draw together. This is the layer that we're working on, and we're just gonna ink everything in, and then we'll ink in the little jelly beans. But what was I gonna say? Make sure this is on a vector layer, and then I'll try to keep an eye. It might also be a good yeah, like cause we did get him the what do you call those? The cat treats that help with the stinky breath, but we might need to get him like little because we do have him a chew toy, but we might need to get him a little brush because maybe he might need to do that. Yeah, let's draw together. Yes, let's draw. But yeah, this week has been super just busy. I've been sleepy and just sick, but it's okay. Why? Because we're gonna get stuff done. I've been trying to figure out what kind of like thing I want to do for my non-verbal days because I've been noticing I've been as winter is coming along, I'm starting to fall into my, not fall, but my non I'm starting to lose my will to want to speak. So I'm having like nonverbal days. So I'm like, well, how can I manage growing my business, you know, my YouTube and whatnot, to still make an income when I'm feeling my nonverbal days? I'm like, oh, I can just do my blog post. So that way I'm still creating content that is helpful to people, and that content can still be monetized with ad revenue. Because you guys know I have my own blog and whatnot. Nonverbal day. Hi, Angel. Hello. But yeah, my nonverbal days. I had to lift up my camera. ASMR easy. Well, that's hard because then you guys will hear like the background of my kids and then chill, meow, just crying. So I mean, hey, I could probably do that if you guys don't mind hearing like the sound of me drawing, and then also the sound of my husband talking to the kids about laundry, and then the portents of brushing teeth. You'll get the ASMR of like the household of five. So that might be a thing that I could possibly end up doing. I should probably add another window here. Give me 1 second. That way you guys can see what I'm doing. And then we'll just put this beside like that. That way you guys can, and then I'll just zoom this one out. And this way you guys can see like what I'm working on as I'm working on it. I have no problem listening to Gio crying at his mouth. Petrie, I think it's the sugar crystals are what's making it really sweet. Wait, what you have? What you have? You try the little Debbie Christmas trees? Not bad, but really, yeah, they are super sweet. They are super sweet. See, let me know. Try the gingerbread cookies. I haven't tried the gingerbread cookie ones yet, but I'm curious. Oopsies. I'm curious about trying it. So, Patri, let me know what you think about those ones. I might try those ones. But yeah, the Christmas tree treats, they're super sweet. And then the little sugary crystal crunches even adds even more sweetness to it. Yeah, so it might be a little, wah. It's like sweeter than the zebra cakes. It's way sweeter. He's trying to recruit. You should let him. Like, we have enough animals in the house. We have to start figuring out some cord management for, because Wilbert now has been coming up the stairs and greeting me in my office. I'm like, Wilbert, no, you can't be up here, because he likes to nibble on things, you know. And I could get like those little cord protectors. But it's such a hassle having to move all those cords in those things, because, you know, if I want to move my office around, I got to move that. So I'm just going to have, I'm going to see if Elijah's probably going to help me attach my my electrical surge protector underneath my desk. That way all the cords are like hovering, you know? I love nonverbal days. I wouldn't mind the ground noise. Okay, good. Then I'll have to definitely, because I got like this. I try to do the ASMR. I try to have it pick up with my mic, my Fifi mic here, but I draw over here and I have the camera over here, and so I draw up here actually, and I have the camera over here, and so the Fifi mic only picks up so much. So I got this other thing. Let me show you. I got this thing so I can attach it to my hand, and my hope is that when I have it attached to my hand, it'll pick up the sounds of the pen on the screen, you know? So I'm hoping that this will work out. So that's good to know that I can try to do that as well. But yeah, so also, I know some people had asked me before what I use for my website, because a lot of people have wanted to make their own webcomic website. And there's lots of different platforms to use that don't require any coding, like Squarespace, and a lot of drag and drop platforms, Squarespace, Wix, and then like a few others, but those are the two that I can think off the top of my head. But what I use for my blog and for my webcomic when I'm posting it on my website, if I didn't want to like use platforms like WEBTOON, Canva, or To Pass, I use WordPress. And WordPress, it does like it's a content management system, and there are other content management systems like Drupal, Joel J something, Joel JOO something. Yeah, that sounds like it might work. Never know until you try it. Exactly, we won't know until we try it. So I'm gonna try out those. I'm gonna try out those little Mikey thingies I can attach to my wrist. But yeah, so I use WordPress for my website, and I use this template. There used to be a template that was, I don't know if it's still being updated, but it was called Comic Easel, and that made it to where it adds the next preview, chapter, all those kind of buttons to it. And I think there's now a new theme that's out now that is currently being updated from what I've seen, called to cast or something like that. I have to look back at it. I made a blog post about it, but they also have themes that you can use, or like website designs that you can use for your content management system, and that way it will create like the next button and chapters and all that stuff for you. But what I do now is I use the WordPress's like gallery and whatnot. I'll use that because I don't when I use other like plugins and whatnot, a lot of them stop updating, and it's like, oh, jelly beans. So I use like the WordPress's gallery feature, and I just organize my stuff that way. And then hopefully there'll be like, hopefully WordPress will even come out with something that manages all of that. So, but yeah, that's what I use for my website, WordPress. I love WordPress. I've used them since 2012 when I first started S-Morishita Studio. Let's see, Kemi. I actually think I want to do a website for my WEBTOON. Not that I don't love WEBTOON, but too much competition, yeah. Plus, I don't like all the Max comics on there now. Yeah, so with doing your own website, also on top of that, you know how with WordPress's website, for the ad revenue stuff, to start like monetizing the views, if you don't want to necessarily have your comic behind a paywall, because I know that's another way to monetize your comic, like what I'm doing with Whisper of Cinnamon. I have it behind a Patreon paywall for the time being. If you don't want to do that, oh, my nose. I feel so sick. I got a headache. Oh my gosh. What was I saying? Anyways, you can monetize your traffic. That way it's free for everyone to still read if you are kind of like, you know, you don't really want to have it behind a paywall, and maybe you don't have like that kind of like traffic that you're getting to be able to like utilize that, I guess, as best as others can. You can monetize your traffic, meaning everyone that comes to your website and everyone that's clicking the next page on your website, you can have like advertisers on your website who pay you money just to post their ad on your website, and that way viewers are able to support your comic just by reading it on your website. You're able to get money from your comic through the advertisers that have ads on your website, and then like everybody wins. And that's what I do with mine, you know. You got sick from Elijah. So at least you got him medicine, yes. So I'll be taking the Theraflu and just laying in the bed knocked out, like But yeah, my head is just pounding, but it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Why? Because we have coffee. We have coffee. But yeah, so that's what I use for my webcomic website. I like using WordPress and their image gallery. And then I saw a comment by Star, I believe is what their name was. They had asked like, hey, how do you make a manga, or more specifically like screen tones with Krita? And I went ahead and uploaded a YouTube short on that to just share, like, even though I don't have a lot of experience with Krita, and I really appreciate you guys, because you guys are like, hey, we don't care if you don't have the experience, just show us what would you do. And it's like, you guys want to know what I would do even though I don't know it, so it makes me feel like, oh, I feel like I matter a little bit. You know? Coffee cures everything. It does, Kemi, it does. But you know, I was thinking that. If my mom's watching this, Mom, I'm drinking water. Cammy, I literally live 400 feet from Starbucks. I have an addiction. It's the caffeine. It's so delicious. It's so delicious. My mom, she wouldn't let me have caffeine until I was 18. But I told her, I asked her, because I worked at Tim Hortons, and I had asked her, I was like, Mommy, I'm 17 years old and my birthday's in like 3 days. Can I please have some coffee? And so she was like, yes. Since your birthday's in a few days, don't tell your sisters. And I haven't told them since. But I got to have coffee when I was 17 and 11 months old. Selena, Kimmy, you have to generate traffic on your own, though. Will you be doing live streams and such to do that? Ooh, yeah, so it's interesting. Because, like, with WEBTOON Canvas, you know, how a lot of people, they have brand recognition, you know? So you can get that, you can tap into their audience, and people will stumble upon your comic because they're already, like, looking at your comic. Because that's the same thing that I had an issue with. I was back in 2010, I believe it was. I had my comic being posted on a platform called mangamagazines.net, and this was before, I believe, WEBTOON even, like, came to the States. WEBTOON Canva and all that was made, I believe. And so the same thing that was going on with the WEBTOON Canva, I was having that same issue with mangamagazines.net. And when I told people, I'm going to, start my own website and just have my comic on there, a lot of people were like, well, you're not going to get any traffic because no one's going to know about you. How are you going to? And I'm like, well, I wasn't really getting much traffic from the mangamagazine.net, and I still had to, like, drive traffic to their platform. So I'm like, which is why I mirror a lot of my comics. I'll have it on WEBTOON Canva, I'll have it on Tapas, and then, like, I'll just drive that traffic to my website. But I had that same issue too, and people were like, how are you going to get the traffic? So I started looking up, like, well, how do, like, books like, Mother Goose or books that are being published by Barnes & Nobles, how are they getting traffic? And then, books that are no longer, updating anymore, but they're still being pushed, like, how are they getting traffic? That's when I found, like, Pinterest, because this is before TikTok, but that's when I found, like, Pinterest. And I started sharing my pages of my comic on Pinterest and then linking back to my website. And I would get so many, like, impressions and clicks and, like, page views, people just coming to my website just from that, and which was like, hey, this is great. And so I ended up starting my website in 2012, and then mangamagazine.net, they turned to Ink Blazers, and then they shut down. So it's like, poof, gone. So I was like, and that was like maybe 2 or 3 years after I started S-Morishita Studio, which, I was like, wow. So I like to have, like, a little backup plan, So to, like, get more views back then in 2012, I was using Pinterest. And that's where I'm at now today. I still utilize Pinterest and whatnot. But yeah, I definitely recommend using Pinterest, posting, because it's exhausting having to, like, show your face. Because sometimes I'm feeling, like, nonverbal, And then I know there are some artists that are like, hey, I don't want to have to, like, show me. I just want my comic to be the center forefront. So that's why I really like Pinterest too. It's very introvert friendly, It's very introvert friendly. But yeah, that's definitely, Selena, that's definitely a worry that I also had too when I was first, like, posting my comic on my own website. So that's a very, very good question. Let's see, where was I? Oh, I can't read. Hold on. Where was I? Selena crawls under a bed and dies. The 7th person in less than a week to advise me to do that. What? Why are you dying under the bed? Don't die under the bed. No. Selena. Oh, I'm terrified too. We're all shy and like, don't perceive us. But what else can you do? Maury knows how shy I am. I have streamed before. I'm affiliated on Twitch. Nice. That's awesome, Kimmy. That's awesome. However, I was nervous as biscuits about doing my art there. Oh yeah, it can be very nerve-wracking. That's a very reasonable feeling to feel. Let's go ahead and do her hair. Very curly. But let me finish reading this. Patri, let's see. Why did it make me giggle about not not wanting to have coffee? Yeah, my mom. It's. I think that was just like an old like Southern thing. I'm gonna turn the stabilization down because she was worried about studying my growth. And it's funny because I'm taller than my mom and my sisters, and I had coffee like at 17. So I'm like, maybe the coffee made me taller. Well, yeah, let's see. My mama would let me have coffee, but in the little creamer cups after she made hers. I thought it was neat and a cool treat. That's so cute. Let's see, Momo, you have been in this art streaming gang for so long. I've only been following since 2015. Yeah, I posted my stuff on DeviantArt since like I first posted, I think in 2017 when I started like drawing digitally and whatnot and sharing it on DeviantArt. So yeah, I've been around for a little bit. I've stopped and started, restarted, deleted my accounts, and restarted from scratch. Yep, so it's weird because sometimes I feel like, oh, I haven't been around that long. And then I'm like, when I say like 2007, I'm like, wait a second. It's 2023. That's like a decade. That's over a decade. Patrice, because our mommies gave us addiction, we felt connected. I love that. I love the hair. It's just screams fluffy. It is. It's fluffy. I got it off of Amazon. I tried bleaching my hair, and then I got in trouble with my big sister. She's a cosmetologist. She was like, "Don't you be bleaching your hair?" Because I don't know how to maintain bleached hair. It just fell right off. The end snapped because I wasn't keeping up with it. But yeah, the tree. Funny enough, my mom will let me have as much tea as I like. Ooh, I love tea with honey and lemon juice. I love raspberry tea with a little bit of lemon juice and honey as well. It's so yummy. My mom and my sister got me on that. Let's see. So I grew up with a preference for hot tea, but I'm learning to like coffee. I don't know how to make it, but I'm learning how I make my teas. I like the little tea bag steeping thing that you put in there and you just let it steep. I like strong tea, so I keep my tea bags in the hot water. Bleaching your hair, oh my heavens. Yeah, my sister, I got in trouble. I got in trouble. So I haven't done it since, and I've just been wearing my hair in like those little pigtails. I've been doing Pippi Longstocking. Little pigtails. But yeah, I definitely did get in trouble. She was like, Ree, don't do anything stupid. Let me see. Wait, so you're one of the original YouTubers? Okay. I didn't start like posting a lot more YouTube videos until like later on because there was a whole situation with the community that I was a part of where they saw YouTube as being I grew up with the type of older people in the type of communities who were like, if anything that's not American, it is bad. They were almost on the level of, if you even watch TV, it's bad. I even had issues where they're like, if you're drawing this kind of stuff, that's bad. So I grew up in a community to where they were very much so rule driven by someone's outlook based off of their interpretation of stuff, which is why I am just like, I don't want to be a part of any communities. I don't even want a community. I just want to be in my bubble and we all just like vibe to our own thing and we just are nice to each other. Like, hey, hi, how are you? You know? So I don't have a lot of my videos on YouTube and whatnot, but I do have a few old ones from when I was trying to like branch out. So yeah. Yeah, has been out here. Yeah, it's a little bit, just a little bit. We're in the presence of a legend. No, nuh-uh. I'm just a chaotic being. Ooh, and it's funny because sometimes when I share like my process and whatnot, and why I draw art the way that I draw, on TikTok, I'll get comments where people are like, "You'll never be a part of the industry doing it like that," and I'm like, "Why? Who told you this? Why would?" And then like when I let them know, "Hey, I've worked with WEBTOON Canva. We did workshops together. I've done workshops with Bowie State University. I've done collaborations with Wacom. I've worked. I've had publishing contracts, and not to say that those who don't have any of these things, they aren't, valid. No. I feel everyone is valid, but it's just like, for you to say, hey, if you do this, you'll never work in the industry. Who said that? Well, because that what if that you're believing, well, what if this happens? Or what if this happens? Like, I lived in that life to where a lot of people are like, if you do this, this is going to happen. It's like, what proof do you have? Well, based off of this. I'm like, okay, well, based off of this, I have this proof. So who am I going to listen to? I'm going to listen to what I want to do. That's, I want to try it. I want to see. There's endless possibilities. But yeah, so it's just, I don't want to let my not irrational fears, because those fears are based on something, but I don't want to let my fear of, I don't want to let the what ifs to happen. I'm still working on it, because there are still some what ifs that do like, ooh, that's too big of a risk for me to take, because that the pros don't outweigh the cons. So there are still some what ifs that I am like, yeah, that is, I don't want to deal with that what if. But then there are other what ifs I'm like, I don't mind about. I'm okay with giving it a shot. you know? Let's see. But gee, same. I started drinking the English brand teas. Like, ooh, have you tried? I know this isn't an English brand tea, but I can't remember what it's called. But it has like the little hibiscus fruits in it. Have you tried that tea? It's really good. And I understand I had to go through that, but I found my people's. Yes. Cammy, I want you and Fifi. I have to find her name on Instagram. However, she is an active animator and does everything you do. Really? Yeah, definitely send me her IG. I love looking at other like artists and stuff, I want you and her to collab so bad. Cammy, you want me to talk to other people? That's scared. It's scary. How you guys can't be the ones, we're all hiding under the bed. What do you mean? Is that fair? You guys get to hide under the bed and you guys pushing me out there? No, but you go. No, I'm hiding under the bed with you. I'm scared. I'm sweating already. Or else I'm just, it's my fever probably. Oh my goodness. Inserts mean girl quote. You can sit with us, meanwhile I don't want to, so. I want it, I need it, however, no pressure. Now in my bed, you get the blanket. No. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, but let's do the squiggly of the hair. Squiggle. This is just how I draw curly hair. There's lots of different ways on how to draw curly hair, but this way is fun for me. I like it. Scribble. Make sure I keep an eye on chat. I wish there was a way that I could put like chat somewhere on this part of my screen so I could read it instead of having to flip back and forth. Let's see. I think so. A friend gave me some and she said it was good for your skin and other things. Ooh, nice. Oh, I got your message, Kimmy. I got it. Thank you. Yeah, I really like it with lemon and honey. It's very yummy. I used to drink a lot of tea with sugar, but then my mom gave me some with honey and lemon. I'm like, ooh, this is yummy. So now I drink it with honey and lemon. My hyperfixations change. Ugh, my nose. Oh, Elijah got me sick. Well, no, I took my booster shot, so I'm still dealing with that. Because I have my immune system. It's weak. My immune system is weak. Okay, so we're just going to put those here. We're not going to add any of the irises. Since this is like a coloring book, I'm going to leave that empty so that other people can add what other kind of irises they want for the eyes. Okay, I'm going to put the stabilization back on. And now we're just going to flip And we're going to go ahead and do the lines. Oh, it sounds like my husband and the kids are home. My son had rehearsal for the play that he's doing. The Christmas play. So it looks like they're back home. I'm sweating so bad. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see, Patri. Why am I picturing all of us fighting on the bed for space? I'm hungry. Did anyone bring snacks? Looking at each other. Oh, who's gonna get the snacks? That's us. That's us. Let's see. Yeah, Fig. She is currently telling folks about how to get in the industry. And hey, Base. Let's see. And she talked about rotoscoping and tracing positions in the industry that might now be drawing, but like script storyboards. Ooh, yeah, I love those kind of things. I love seeing like the Disney rotoscopes too that they had for Alice in Wonderland and Snow White, and what was the other one? Alice in Wonderland, Snow White. The one with the fox and Robin Hood. A Christmas play? Yup. Part of a Christmas play. What is this? Hold on. Where am I? Oh, it's a part of this. Oh, I'm sweating. This is not cool. This is gross. 1 second. I can do this. I could draw. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. You know you're sick when you're like looking at lines and you're like, what in the world? He's fine. I lost my thermometer too, so I don't even know what my temperature is on, but it's okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. And then what was I talking about? I don't know. What is this? Let me flip it back. Oh, it's her. It's her little side. Okay, then this is the part of her outfit, the little ruffly part, like this. And then I was gonna have it connect over, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. And then we'll put like a little, because it's gonna be transparent, and then we'll put this one here, and then we'll just kind of like add it like this. We'll just kind of like cut it off a little bit, you know? Let's see. Patri on top of the bed looking at the mirror. Patri has stuffed snacks in my shirts. I'm like, Bobby convenience store. The Booby convenience store. The Booba snacks. Do you guys do that too, where if you guys get like a piece of hard candy or like a fruit roll up that's hard, so I put it underneath my boobas and it softens it, and then I roll it into smaller ones? Or is that just me? Or when I was like nursing with the twins, I used to put like my bags of Gushers, I used to lay them on my chest and put my shirt over it, and it would like soften it. I'm not the only one who did that, did they? Gabby? Oh, Selena don't know how lucky I am waiting for Mirror Daddy to kidnap me so I don't have to stream. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys the CG so far. I think it's this one. Hopefully the computer doesn't lag, because it's a big file. You do? Okay. I do that as well, so it's not just me. So, let's see here. I've been working on this CG event. I've been working on this CG event where it's like the spooky one, the spooky bad ending, because no one's listening to me when I say he is evil. So I've been trying to see which head I like the most, or where the ears are. So I just been, I don't know if I want the ears down here or up above. So I just been trying to go back and forth with that one. But yeah. So I'm excited for that one. I'm hoping I'll be able to get more done, but I've been trying to battle this cold. It's been hard. Those nails are fierce. Creepy teeth, I know him, but the nails drill me. I really like that like aesthetic, you know, long spooky nails. Okay, we'll put that there, and then since it's kind of see-through, we'll just kind of like line the side booba like that, and put this underarm. I think I got another question on YouTube. Just make him hot. Ow, my head. It's supposed to be a cautionary tale. You guys are not listening. Let's see. It's funny. I've had a version. You've had an aversion to rotoscope, but I changed my mind when I saw a weird anime and learned about how Disney used rotoscope. Also, I'd sit on whatever I wanted to soften up. So you did that too with the heating pad. See, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. My poor hoodie. I need to throw this in the washer because I'm starting to sweat in the armpits. Okay, we can finish this. We can finish this. Okay, like this. It's like, how do you do the hands? I trace over 3D models. I know a lot of people also, they're like, well, someday you'll get past that stage. And I'm like, I wish people would like take into consideration that there's nothing bad with it. That's like telling someone, because it's like my brain physically can't hold memory like that. And some people are like, well, if you try hard enough, your muscle memory will be able to do it. I'm like, that's like telling someone who physically cannot stand up that if they tried hard enough, they can stand up. That's not how that works. That's not how you just, please. So that's why it's just like, I want to provide a space for others to feel like, hey, you're not a defect if you can't hold and you don't have muscle memory like other people seem to believe that everyone has. It's like, it's okay. There are people who are like you who don't have muscle memory, and there are people who do have muscle memory. And some people can get to that point to where they, can stand up with their muscle memory, and some people, we will never be able to stand up with muscle memory, and that is okay. Why? Because there are people who can't stand up and still can do lots of many things, So that's why I don't know. I don't want people to feel like, don't worry, someday you won't be like that. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with being like that. Just be whoever you are. Be happy. Let's draw together. Let's draw together. A hot cautionary tale. No, Kimmy, it's a cautionary tale. The mere monster cautionary tale. Don't worry, I'm in your in-house editor. You guys are so bad. Alright, guys, I'm coming out from under the bed to say this. Puffs out chest. Why was I picturing this example? Try harder. I literally can't. That's literally what it is. And I think maybe it's just because a lot of people don't realize that there are, like, I don't think the more you experience life, the more you learn about how different brains work, So that's why I'm here for, hey, do whatever works best for you, I will not judge. Why? Because I'm too busy crying and trying to draw. I'm focused on my happy vibes. Let's see. There's so many parts to a story. There's art, the tale, the characters, setting, etc. There are people who are bad and weak at drawing, but good at story. Stick figure dude, an example. We have a lot of people be different and shine. Exactly. I also even like to think of it like, how nature is. How they say, like, a mammal is a creature that can't lay eggs and that has fur and that nurses its young, And a non-mammal lays eggs or something like that. And then I'm like, oh, but then there's a platypus. The platypus lays eggs and nurses their young and has fur. So it's very interesting. Like there's gray stuff in life as well. The possibilities are endless. There's possibilities are endless. There's gonna be a side quest in Cammy's and Selena's games. Turns to jelly and goes back to my spot in the bed. Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's figure out these fingers. I don't know, so we'll just do that. That's good enough for me. And then I know this thing is here. So we'll just do this. Which one's longer? This one's somewhat longer than my pinky. And then we'll put that there. That's good enough. What is this? This one's a little bit longer. I can never remember how many notches a finger has, so I'm just gonna just do this. Why? Because I can, and I like it. And as long as my brain's not screaming, I'm okay. Once the brain starts screaming, that's when I shall make revisions. Because the brain has access to the dopamine, and that is what I want. The happy vibes. My brain, what do you want? It doesn't want this line here. It wants this line here. Like this. Hold on a second. I think it wants this line here, and then this line to go here. Like that. The little webbing thing, like that. Yeah, I think that's what it wants. And then I think I'll put this like that. Boop. I am sweating. It is okay. And we'll put this, the little pudgy part of the finger, like that. Put that like, nope, don't like that. My brain don't like that. I'll put this, loop down, loop up. Erase this, erase that, clean that. Erase that. Okay, that's good enough. And then this one's going to be like this. Loop up and loop down. Let me see. No, my brain's like, no, not that. Maybe, hold on. Okay, we'll go down. Look at my finger. Ooh, I like. Look down like that, yeah. There we go, that's good enough for me. Yeah. Wait a second. I want this to be round. I kind of want it to attach. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna have it attach. Okay, that's good enough. There we go. We got the hand. We got the hand. Side quest of happiness. Oh my goodness. You join the darkness. We have a hot zaddy. You guys are silly. Unless you want a mama, then we have to petition for a mirror mama. It's funny. I was doing like, I think Chocolate was there during the TikTok stream where I was talking about, cause someone was asking, because I was telling someone, I was like, Mirror Daddy, he's not interested in physical stuff. That's not his thing. And like, I figured what I'll probably do if I do end up doing a Kickstarter in the future, we'll see how like the reception is and if I get enough sales for the first launch, and if people want to know like more based off of like, how many sales we get, then I know, okay, people are really interested. But for the Kickstarter one, if I were to do like an extended story, it'll be you learn more about the mirror monster, about like his back history, and then like it'll have like a little like story kind of thing, So that's what I was thinking about, because like I was telling someone, I was like, the mirror monster, he's not interested in like physical stuff. That's not like, because they're like, oh, he needs a hug, and it's like he doesn't like hugs. The thought of having to hug or physically interact with someone, that's like a porcupine backing into you. He's like, no, don't, cut it. So So that's how he is. And then someone had said it sounds like he's gone through a lot. He definitely needs a hug. I'm like, no, that's just gonna make it worse. He doesn't do hugs. So I'm very curious on the release, and then how people will react. And then who knows? Maybe we might do an extended version. But I know after I finish Mirror Monster, like this visual novel and whatnot, I want to go back to working on Whisper of Cinnamon chapter 2 and get that uploaded onto Patreon. And I also want to, let's go ahead and start on the ruffles. Woo, the screen just did like this. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Totally okay. Okay, it's not moving, it's just my eyeballs. What was I saying? But yeah, I want to work on Whisper of Cinnamon after the next chapter, after I finish Mirror Monster, because now I'm feeling like, yeah, let's do some manga. So hey, let's see. They should have a whole mirror community of twins, and then you can appeal to everyone with the hotness. It's a cautionary tale. There's no appealing. No one's listening to me. Let's see the way we can get a sequel. You guys are so bad. I love it. You guys are silly. Let's see, Salima. Mirror Mama was gonna be my idea for more to do a convention for me. Kim was like, we have the same brain. Starts to squeal away up to the sales. Oh, but yes, I'm very excited to see how it goes. But yeah, that's what my next plan will be after I finish the Mirror Daddy. And then of course, I'll have that available for Patreon supporters to just download. But those who aren't on Patreon, because, for whatever reason, which is totally okay, they'll be able to download the game file on itch.io. So, yup. Go like this. Go like that. Now we do our ruffles. I am feeling nauseous. Who's feeling nauseous? Meh. It's like, girl, stop drawing. It's fine. I'll stop in a moment. That's her leg. That's not a ruffle. Hold on. Totally fine. I know what I'm looking at. Okay. I've seen like people sharing how they are like how they're making like their comics on Patreon, and it's like bringing them a really good amount of money, and it's like, man, I would like that. But then I realized, but Shireen, we didn't really like having to monetize the comic, and by monetize the comic, I mean we didn't really like having to stick to a deadline to where if we didn't make a comic, that's not a sustainable thing for us. Meaning, making a comic and updating each week, and then having like the income be like based off of that. Because like some days I have like I can't draw anything weeks and months, and I'm like, I want to make sure I have a stream of income that is able to accommodate for my mental health days, or my mental health weeks and months. So that's why I've been trying to work on my blog and making sure I get that up and going, sharing it's up and going, but sharing like helpful stuff so that I have another stream of income for the days when I'm not able to like create, So that's why like my Patreon is kind of like secondary. A secondary stream of income. But I want my blog and YouTube, more so I want my blog to be my first main one, YouTube to kind of be the second, Amazon sales and Patreon to be like the third, merch to be like the fourth, and then comic conventions to be like the fifth. So I just want like multiple streams of income just to help, so if something falls through in one place, I still at least have like a buffer to catch, Let's see. So it is gonna be a game. Yep, it's gonna be a visual novel. It's gonna be a visual novel. You have 10 minutes. If you stop now, I would totally say you did the whole stream of someone asking, so thank you. Kind of like Ugly Pet. Yep, kind of like that, but just like no paid choices. It'll just, you'll be able to, you know, draw by, what was I saying? You'll be able to, what do you do with games? You'll be able to play the game. You buy the game and you just, it's a visual novel story. So, this, it's a very simple one because it's a cautionary tale, and your goal is just to tell the Mirror Daddy no. So you have like a choice. You can either say no, or you can pick the other choice and see what happens. A coloring book that you paid $2.22 per page, like this one, but like with characters we like. That would be a really good idea. Yeah. So like just do like because I wanted to do some for like Jaehwan and Oriana, like a Love Fighting coloring book and stuff. And I also wanted to, Elisha, he was telling me about like turning my manga pages, just having like the line art and just selling that as a coloring book so people can like fill in and color it in, you know? I think that would be fun. Hi, Tony. Hello. Hi, Tony. Hello. Your goal is to tell the Mirror Daddy go. It's good. The goal is to tell Mirror Daddy no. We tell him no. I'm not hopeful they're going to say no. They better say no. I think once they see the scary CG event, they'll say no. I think so. And what I'm gonna see if I can try to add in the code a timer to where like the intro, the chibi intros, like you've said no 0 times. Say no. I'm gonna add that to it, so it'll be fun for people to like replay it, just to see the reaction to like the intro character. Like my little chibi doodles, tell him no. Yes, include the Don't Care Bear. Yes. I love the Don't Care Bear. I'm still waiting to hear back from that editor. I don't know if I will or won't. I'll probably reach out to them in January, but we'll see. But yeah, I gotta get this on my YouTube store as well. But the Don't Care Bear, it's just a sketchbook that I use for like my notes and stuff. But the Don't Care Bear with Oriana all around. You know? Let's see, yeah, that'll be the G. Yay, go! You guys are so silly. I love it. I love it. Thank you for always like joining me on the lives, even though you guys don't have to. But thank you for keeping me company. Thank you. Okay, we're almost done with the ruffles. And then I'm going to take some medicine and pass out. Take some medicine and pass out. They have like these ruffle brushes, but I kind of wanted to just to do this. I like doing the ruffles like this. It's fun. Because it's just like squiggles. What was this? Oh, my jelly beans. I really need to eat something too. Let's see. Oh, always join. Also, I'm going to say no just once for you, Momo. Thank you. I'm going to go for optimism. There should be a sweater. You think so? The little Don't Care Bear? Okay, I'll have to do that. I'll have to add that to the YouTube store next. I want all the Don't Care Bear version. You're welcome. Thank you. You help me get stuff done that I don't want to do. I love that. Selena. Yeah, Maury. You only get one no. Thank you. I will take that. I'm like, you know what? They said they did say no. So I will take that. Hi, Sasai. You took down your hair?
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, of course I like it. I made you. I did an amazing job with it.
I used the pick.
You used the pick?
That's why it took so long.
Oh, you did an amazing job. I love your hair. Yeah, my window's still open. Feel my head. Do I feel hot to you?
Yes. Not really. Never mind. No.
Which is it?
No.
No?
Fine. You feel fine.
Okay, because I'm sweating.
You're wearing a jacket and a...
You think so? Because I'm sweaty and I'm dizzy.
Drinking water?
Did I drink? I did. Look, I have water right here. It's water. It's water. I love how she said, "Of course I like it. I made you." I like say it to my daughter. Yes. I want them to not have a shadow of the doubt in their minds. You know how like with Spider-Man, with Miles Morales, and how his parents are like, we want you to make sure that you feel loved, you know, and you're surrounded by people who also make you feel loved. That's why I want to instill that within my children. Thank you, BB. I'm dizzy. I'm almost done. I got like 2 more minutes. I'm gonna go lay down. Thank you so much. Ugh. Oh, I talked to Dana, and she told me a way to braid short hair. We just gotta get extensions, and then
I don't do extensions.
You don't.
No.
Oh, even if it's like still short braids, but I just use extra.
I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. Is there anything you wanted me to?
No.
No. Okay. No. Okay. Just let me know. What was I saying? I forgot. I forgot. Let me see. Let's see. Selena, you and I are gonna be put in the jail. Yes, both of you are. I should put that in the game. Selena, Cammy, Patricia, y'all better be saying no. That'll be funny. That'll be funny to add in there. Oh, that'll be very funny. Oh, and then I was thinking about like what I could do is like have the mirror monster, like if we reach a certain download, to like celebrate a certain download mark, or maybe celebrate a certain no marker. Celebrate a certain no marker. I don't even know if I can like calculate that. Maybe a download marker. I could have it to where the mirror monster answers the questions that people ask. And that'll be fun. And like I'll have it in the back, like how I did with a Troll's Fairy Tale, you know? You know? So yeah. Okay, we're gonna finish up these ruffles. Let's see. Ruffle. But yeah, so I want to make sure the kids feel, I want them to be familiar and feel it as normal. Like, no, being around someone who pours positive affirmation into me, I don't want them to think that struggling and trying to earn love is something that is normal. I want them to surround themselves with people who give love and receive love and just are kind people. So I try to just make sure I pour that into them so that when they go out and about into the world, they continue to try to find out those same type of peoples, you know, or at least they go out into the world and they are those type of peoples. I can't necessarily control what they do when they go out and about, but I'm trying my best to make sure that they are as well adjusted adults as humanly possible. And you know, whatever mistakes they do end up making, mommy is right here to help. I forgot how a star looks. That's a star. That's a star. Patrice, I'm gonna try, but Selena and Cammy got me on the edge. Don't let them get to you, Patrice. I love her garters. I have been here every stream and somehow missed that. Yummy. Did you draw it off stream? Let me see. When did I draw that? I don't remember. But you like it though? I don't remember. So it looks like, okay. So for the here, let me show you what we got. Let me save and I'll close this. It is 5:02. I'm gonna change out of this sweater because it's while it's soft, it's keep it in the heat, and I am hot. I just feel like heat hit my face when I did that. But this is what we got so far. Oh, I forgot to draw her boobas. It's fine. This is what we got so far. So we're making progress. And then we'll add you guys. All the little jelly beans. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. But okay. Thank you guys for keeping me company. I'll make sure I'll upload this. I had to edit the beginning of this live, but I'll have it uploaded. I'm gonna go take some mess and go lay down. It's so fluffy. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Petrie, I'm glad you're giving them tools to be kind in the world. Look for kindness in others. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, they just, you know, they know where to go when they need help, which is coming back to mommy, and I will help. Just all the fluff. But okay, I'm really getting real nauseous, so I'm gonna go ahead and go, but thank you. Alright, Mori, lots of love. Lots of vitamins and lots of love to you too, Selena. Oh no, I'm late. I'm sorry, Brenda. I'm so sorry. I would stay on longer, but I'm sick. I gotta go lay down. But thank you for stopping by, Brenda. Hopefully we'll see you next live stream, okay? On Twitch, yeah? Or on YouTube. But okay, bye everyone. Love you, heart. I'm gonna go into the ending screen. Oh my god, I'm so sick.